Sorry, thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone, with all protocols observed. My name is George Otieno Obienge. I come from Kisumu, Nyahera. This is my shemeji. My wife is not around, she's in Kisumu. I told her about the issue, but because of the heavy heart, she could not travel here. So on the night of 16th, that was last year, 16th of July, 2024, my son was shot dead at Kitengela. But we didn't know that he was shot dead because on the news, the only person who was shown first was a young guy called Charles Owino. So the reason why I happened to know that my son was shot dead, his phone was picked up by a good Samaritan. And on looking the phone fell from the pocket of my son. So the guy took the phone and scrolled and saw the last number that was called. Then he called me. So I wasn't sure very well if he was the one who was shot dead, because on the news there was nothing like that. So the next day, not even the next day, the very, very night at midnight, I tried to go and trace the boy, but could not find him. So the next day I called a cousin of mine and informed him that my son is missing, but reports indicate that he might have been shot dead. But I'm not very sure, but my heart is heavy. So the first thing I did was to trace by myself. I went to Saitoti mortuary. When I went there, they told me that the mortuary attendants told me that nowadays they don't allow any victim of police brutality or anybody who has been killed through a mob justice or police. The only people they take to the mortuary are the ones who have been accompanied by the parents. So I took it upon myself, brave enough, and went to Kitengela police station. Going to Kitengela police station, I found there were so many police officers. In fact, that cordoned off the area, nobody was allowed in. So through a good friend of mine, one of the cops, I asked her to help me assist to check in the records if there is any name like Shakil Obienge who was arrested. They didn't find. So the next morning, I got up the courage. I went to City Mortuary by myself. I was doing the investigation by myself with a cousin of mine. Then I alerted my shemeji. So we went, two of us, because we don't want this thing to be known at first because it was very sensitive. So when we went to the mortuary, we asked about the victims that had been brought through gunshot wounds from Kitengela. The city mortuary attendants told us that the only victim they had were from Juja. Those were accident victims. Then I told him, bring the first accident victim that was brought, I see. So the first one was brought. I recognized from the photos, I remember that I'd seen that photo through the print media, that was one of the guys who was shot dead. Then I told him, this is not the one. Bring the second body. So when the second body was brought, because I was not sure of the clothes that he was wearing, I had to open the jumper that he was putting on. So when I checked, he used to love Manchester United. So he had a t-shirt from Manchester United inside. So I checked it, then opened his eyes a bit. And because I know my son, he had alikuwa na kitovu kubwa. So I checked the kitovu, then I found he was the one. Then I told my cousin, this is Shakil. So from there, when the guy was still doing other things, I happened to see the registry, the mortuary registry, then took a picture. It was written that unknown from accident in Juja town. That is what happened. So the following day, okay, after establishing that it was Shakil that was gunned down, I went live through the Citizen TV and informed the whole world what was going on. Then the next day, we were to do the postmortem. I remember the government pathologist. I don't remember his name, but when he came to do the postmortem, he refused to carry it out because he had the instructions that to do postmortem for the victims of accident, not gunshot wounds. So he disowned the report. So we had to wait Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We came back we came back on Monday. On Monday we had to wait again until 4 p.m. when the postmortem was done. So as usual, procedures dictate that the body has to be brought first and be identified. So when the body was brought before us, one thing for sure was kulikuwa na kitu fani. The boy, when we saw him first, he was drenched in blood. And he had a gunshot wound that pierced through this side. It came from this side and pierced through the other side. So there's a big wound on this side. But that day the boy was brought, number one, it had already been cleaned up. And even the clothes had been cleaned, the blood was cleaned up. Then I told the guys who were doing the postmortem report, the Haki Africa was there, Human Rights Commission was there, IPOA was there. So I told them this body has been interfered with. It's not the same the way I left it before. They asked me, really? Yes. Do you have facts? Yes. I showed them the picture which I took secretly when I was there. So they were surprised. So the postmortem was done, and it was truly established that the boy died from gunshot wounds inflicted by a police officer within Kitengela, under the command of the OCS was there by that time. That was it. So we have been following up with the IPOA. The IPOA took the report from me, they wrote a statement from me, but from then until now, not even a single phone call have I gotten from them. Nobody ever assisted me in the burial arrangements except for the friends, families, and colleagues whom I work with. Haki Africa also contributed a lot, and they helped me to transport the body. We buried the body in Kisumu, Nyahera on 3rd of August 2024. Until now, no phone call, no nothing. I've not even seen any government representative, not even one person. That's all for now.
Thank you very much, Paula. These are the injustices. Please be seated, the two of you. These are the injustices we want to deal with. Now we've got to be very brief with the rest of the young people. Please introduce yourself and go on and explain briefly what happened to you.
All protocols observed. Good evening. My name is Billy Mwangi, the young man who got abducted in Embu County on 21st of December last year. And I was taken when I was in the barber shop and taken and blindfolded, handcuffed, and taken to a place that I don't know, where I was receiving beatings every day on my back. Every single day someone comes and beats you. And I was there for 17 days, no eating, sleeping naked, thrashed, and given little food that kind of intoxicated to tamper with your normal thinking. But luckily after 17 days I was dumped in, they took me in Nyeri at night in Gatitu in a bush. They gave me 2,000 shillings. They told me, kijana jipange, usipitie kwingine, we jipange. And Mungu naye ni mzuri, I'm alive, but that does not give me a smile on my face, seeing families suffering, seeing families of Kina Shakir and others having their son and daughters killed. And I hope please, the next government that we will form as Gen Zs, tunaomba hiyo puzi hatutaki. Na wale wanafikiria Gen Z hatuna kura, my friend, sisi ndo tunaamua. We are the ones who to decide if you are the senator, if you are the governor, if you are the president. So the next government, please give us chance, because We are the people. Gen Z tupo. Gen Z tupo. Lastly, my deepest condolences to the family affected, and I hope they be compensated. And tuko pamoja. I will be vying for the senatorial seat in Embu County. And for those who believe me in Embu, hata kama wengine wanasema sitapata, my friend, the God who brought me back alive is the one who will give me that win.
Asante sana, all the best in your campaigns. And we have over 100 cases similar to Billy Mwangi's.
Yeah. Good evening guys. Mi mtanisame nitatumia lugha ya kitaifa. Kwa majina naitwa Aslam Longton, the Kitengela 3. Sisi ndio wale tuliabductiwa 32 days. Kwa abductiwa kwetu na state ni sababu tunapigania bad corruption, bad leadership na kupigania haki zetu sisi vijana kama kawaida, kutaka pia sisi vijana tukuwe na opportunity, tupewe opportunity kwa hii government ili tuweze kuliberate na kutetea haki ya wananchi wote. So kwa hayo tulichukuliwa 32 days, mimi na ndugu yangu Jamil Longton pale Kitengela. 32 days ilikuwa very so painful kwangu na familia yangu. At that 32 days sikuwa nimerealize pia Bob Njagi alikuwa ameabductiwa. That 32 days, that first day of 19, nilikujiwa na effort mingi sana kwa hii government ya Kasongo. Sikuamini wale wenye walikuja kuniabduct na kunitolea more guns. Nilikuwa very shocked na ni kitu for the first time sijaiona. Nikapigwa na kutupwa kwa Subaru haraka na kupekwa pingu mikono za nyuma. Nikafungwa macho. Tukaweza kubadilishwa kwa magari kadhaa mpaka mahali tulivyofikishwa. Pale mahali ni pahali pa kusikitisha, si mahali mwananchi wala binadamu yoyote anafaa kuwekwa. Sababu pale mahali mateso ya unyama hali ya juu, number 1. Number 2, unaambiwa uvue nguo zako zote uwe uchi, ubaki bila nguo na unafungwa pingu. Kuna watu wako trained pale, wanakuja wanakufanyia mazoezi kidogo kila siku, chakula kuona ni shida. At 30 days nimekuwa nikipigwa, nina ma injuries, but nitazidi kuliberate this country. Nitapigania nchi mpaka dakika ya mwisho. Viva comrades, viva! Viva comrades, viva! People power. Nikisema people power tunasema higher power. People power. People power. Who are the people? After 32 days, after 30 days, 2 days ndio niliona change pale ndani, nikawa natritiwa vizuri. After 2 days kulikuja na movement, gari zikakuja na RAF pale, kaambua kunifungua pingu, akaniambia sasa wewe unaenda nyumbani, but tusiwahi kukuona kwa media wala usiwahi enda kujieleza kilicho ulipitia. Unyamaze, uenda nyumbani na unyamaze na usiwahi enda kwa demonstration. But chenye tulikuwa tunapigania tumeachieve. Chenye tupeleka kwa street tumeachieve. Youth wamepata jobs. Tuko na watu wengi sana youths wamesoma kwa hii nchi. Wako na certificates. Tuko na madada zetu wakienda kuomba kazi. Wengine hata ni vitu hatuwezi ongea, ni vitu ya aibu, but ni vitu inatusikitisha sisi kama youths. We need change na we need opportunity for the youths. Ni hayo tu.